with us from the Dome in Syracuse, New York. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Clemson Tigers and the Syracuse Orange. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, Coach Fran Brown told me before the game he is so excited to lead his team out onto this field where he was a player himself. He has waited his turn. It is a full circle moment for him, and he said, I cannot wait to be the head coach and be the leader that I had when I was a player. Guys, back to you.
Holly? So Clemson's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Throwing and jelly. Grabbed behind the line. It's Miller. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And guys, this 3rd and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. Oh, they're after him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Orange will have to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So the Clemson Tigers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. How will they be able to deal with this lockdown corner on the outside who believes he can take away half the field? He'll start this drive firing. Got it behind the line. It's Haynes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wesco open on the right side. He's got it. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job on the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And Jelly. Nice move to pick up yardage. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. That's his first catch of the season. They believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Got his man. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short and it's 4th down. Clemson will send the punt team out. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They'll go back to work trying to get something going after a couple of punts the first 2 times they've had it. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Steve Angeli gets rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Weaver. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Angeli from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They go play action with Angeli. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. They'll try the counter. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. He's going to take off. Did the work himself. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. They'll run it. It's Miller. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Pulls and fires complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. On the move. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Now it's 2nd and goal. Pushes for the goal line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Important play coming on this opening day. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing Angeli. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. They'll try to blast their way in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Orange.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got a man. It's Brown. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Clemson jumps to the line. Clemson has just been prolific at the receiver position. More scheme or more talent? I'd argue it's both, David.
Yeah, I argue more talent over the years, just dudes on the outside that win. And you know what? I think Clemson, as much as anybody in the country, has always featured those guys. And you want to play one-on-one with those guys, or you want to give them a cushion, like they'll throw it right now. And they've always believed in those guys out wide. And you know what? They usually come through for them.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. The quick out. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Angeli on the play action. It's complete to the right. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down. The give is to Miller. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Angeli unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And this defense stepping up, I love it. You got to match your offense. Your offense has got it rolling. Now this defense is doing their part.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Got it down the field. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The run inside. It's Haynes. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Back to pass on second down. Fires downfield. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tigers are in the hurry up. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes second and 7. On the run, it's Haynes. There's a crease. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. New center down's right on the doorstep for this offense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Now on the option. Quick toss. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. It's third and goal and third and long. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Here's a big decision for you on offense now. You just gave up a negative play. You lost some momentum down by the goal line, but do you believe your guys can go out and execute right now on fourth down to generate a touchdown? Let's find out.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a second field goal, this one a 37-yarder. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That brings them to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers.
Makes the grab and room to run. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Steve Angeli. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. The Orange will have to punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Quarterback keeper. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Keeps it himself. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Got a man. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Fires complete on the crosser. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
And I think in the pre-snap, these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Got his man in the middle. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. They go play action with Angeli. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeps it on the option. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Throwing Angeli. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got a man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. A little screen to the running back. This defense rises to the occasion, and now deep in this game, will they send out the field goal unit or go for it on 4th and short? They'll send out the kicker here. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. The lead is down to a field goal. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The transfer has it his 1st carry. Good gain there. Picks up the 1st down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's begin with a look at Wake Forest, taking on the number 22 team, the SMU Mustangs. And it's the Demon Deacons, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside the dome. What a day so far from that stud linebacker. He's truly the quarterback of that defense, and he's really dictating the way things are going. A dynamic defender in every sense of the word. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football when that happens.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Looking downfield on first down. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll look to pin him deep. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And Jelly unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Syracuse right back at it.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on third down. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Syracuse will send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Haynes. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Somehow fits it into that traffic. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Punt is on its way. He's got great speed. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
From the gun on third down, Steve Angeli makes the grab. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Steve Angeli pulls it in. It's Weaver. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Syracuse comes to the line on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Who can be the most physical team? That's what I love about this offense. Back-to-back plays, make no bones about it. They trust in their offensive line. They're going to run the football, and the defense couldn't answer.
That's what I like the best about that play call, David. It's just the patience, right? You're going to stick to the run. Yeah, you got stopped earlier, but you're trusting this offensive line to get the push necessary, and your running back to find a tiny crease to get into the end zone. So being physical down here at this area of the field, so important. Nice play call as well to stick with it.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. Fires on the move. With the catch, it's Moore. This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been very effective over the years.
Yeah, and good quarterback play obviously helps, but when you got good matchups on the outside, it kind of makes the defense very predictable. Like, I got to give help. Okay, it helps my running game. You don't give help. Okay, I'm throwing to my freak out wide. So I think these guys on the outside with all that speed definitely are a problem for defenses.
The screen, he can go. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Tigers are facing third and inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. From the red zone, it's Haynes. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The RPO, it's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. They'll throw on third and short. Got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And the Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And that just drives you crazy as an offense to get down there, get that first and goal, and you got to back up and make it a little harder. Finds his man. quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. The sure hand's in the end zone, and he has 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Syracuse 17.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Motion from the wideout. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Angeli from the gun on 3rd down. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's knocked away, incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. Off the RPO, complete. There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
Man, this guy is so dangerous with the ball in his hand. That was an RPO. He got that thing behind the line of scrimmage, but once he had it, he made one quick cut, and that was it. His speed, his elusiveness, he is so dangerous. Defense just couldn't corral him, and he rips off a huge play on what was a very, very short throw.
They'll have a 1st down here, a Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. To the ground, he's got it again. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. And he's going to bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Angeli puts it out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. On the draw, it's Johnson. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Angeli on the play action. That's caught. It's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Johnson. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. This time he wants to throw. It's caught. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The handoff to Johnson. Makes it past the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Angeli. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They come through with the explosive play, and they'll have the first down, but we see a man who is slow to get up, and let's check on him. They'll throw it from the red zone. Going for 6. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They go play action with Angeli. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Maybe a crease. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down here for the offense. The play action fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Preston. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking for room. It's Haynes. Oh, he's got some space.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab on the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Clemson! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. The Tigers are back on top.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
He just couldn't squirt his way in for the 2, and it's still a 5-point game here in the fourth quarter.
Syracuse.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. Steve Angeli unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Weaver. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Syracuse right back at it.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
They'll give it to Johnson. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Second down.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Steve Angeli. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. 4th down, Angeli. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The run inside. It's Johnson. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Throwing Angeli. Makes the grab. The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Orange converted and picked up that last 1st down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Timeout taken on the field. It's the 2nd call by Syracuse. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Haynes. The Orange call their 3rd timeout, and that's the last time they can stop the clock. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Rides the back and leaves it. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on 3rd down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do. Punt is on its way. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Angeli. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Underneath toast the coverage, got it deep downfield.
What a great job outside working that route. Not only did he get to the sticks to make sure he got the 1st down, but also was able to get himself out of bounds to stop the clock. You could not do that any better in a 2-minute situation.
He'll throw it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go?
Brings up second down.
Steve Angeli. Pressure coming. It's complete to the left. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. Wants to throw it again. Here's the pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Got to find a completion on this one. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And he runs out of bounds with the interception, and that is how we'll finish off this game. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made it.